On this week's show, we start by taking a look at some of the new 2018 model RVs soon to hit the market. On our first story, we catch up with Bob Zagami as he finds out all about the Starcraft GPS model travel trailer with some very new and practical design ideas. Then, Jeff Johnston shows us some of his new and longtime favorite Campfire cooking gadgets. Later, Mark and Dawn Polk from RV Education 101 show us how to install new roller shades in your RV. These stories and more on this week's Rollin on TV. Rollin on TV is brought to you by Carefree of Colorado, celebrating 45 years of RV awning innovation. Closed and Spanish captioning, where available, is sponsored by Jayco. At Jayco, we've been making family dreams come true since 1968. The Elkhart Open House is one of two major RV industry shows where new models and product upgrades are revealed. And this year, there were quite a few interesting products that caught our eye. One was the all-new Starcraft GPS model travel trailer. And Bob Zagami caught up with Nick Eppert, National Sales Manager for Starcraft, to learn all about this new, innovative trailer.
I'm here with Nick Eppert, National Sales Manager for Starcraft Trailers. And Nick, we're sitting on what they like to call the tailgate annex, and the reason we're doing that is because it's raining outside, which actually gives you a logical reason why you would put this kind of a product on the tail end of a trailer.
Exactly.
So this is the new GPS. Tell us a little bit about GPS and the product line.
Yes, well, the GPS is unlike anything that's in the market today. Two of the major concerns that we've heard over the years is storage and water capacity with trailers, and we were tasked with coming up with something no one's ever seen before. So long story short is we've developed and we're just now introducing the GPS product. It's a product that's going to feature 160 cubic foot of storage in the front on every model. It's also going to feature 100 gallons of fresh water, and our first two models will also incorporate this fold down patio deck.
Mm-hmm. Now the storage in the front, that is very unique.
Yes.
Because when you look at the trailer itself, you don't see it and you say, wow, there's no storage. And all of a sudden you open up the front, and we'll do some shots of that later on, but that's a lot of storage for a lot of your outdoor activities. Are you gearing this towards a particular audience, a new audience, or a traditional trailer audience? Who do you think is going to be the buyer for this?
Well, that's a great question. I think it will actually be both. I think that experienced RVers, when they're out and about, they want to bring things with them, and that's always been a number one concern with a lot of customers is where do I put my stuff? I want to go out and I want to camp and I want to go do things, but I really don't have a place to put things. So that is something that I think will appeal to both existing customers and the new generation of customers who have even more hobbies and things they want to get out and do. So I think you'll see it be a positive influence on both generations.
Well, that has come up a lot this week in Elkhart at Open House with many of the dealers that we have a lot of our New England dealers here, but there's a lot of dealers from around the country. Mm-hmm. And that has come up is that this buyer, and I'm sure that's why you put the holding tanks in, they're not going to sit in a campground for a week around the campfire. I mean, they love RVing and they love RVs, but they want to be out with the kayaks and the trail bikes and the ATVs, and giving them that kind of storage capacity for your water and your tanks, and then what you've got on the front, this becomes a really good, I don't even want to say boondocking, but a good outdoor vehicle for their outdoor activities, because it's a different type of customer. And are you seeing a lot of that in your marketplace right now?
Definitely. There's so many great things to see throughout North America that I think people they really want to get out and experience it. And giving them this type of versatility is something they've never, it's never been offered before, and I think it's going to be really exciting when it gets out to the shows.
I think it's a tremendous concept, especially when you look around at all the trailers, and there's a lot of similarities in our industry. Let's face it, there isn't a whole lot that you can do unless somebody gets really creative. And this particular product, I think you've hit a segment of the marketplace, and I love what Carefree has done with this awning. I mean, this is a tremendous awning off the top, but the fact that you've got the screen room, and they were telling me earlier that each of these sections come off. So like we're doing now, and pitching out to the outdoors, we could be sitting here having a beer or breakfast in the morning.
Definitely.
If it rains on this side, you bring these curtains down, but you got the two over here that are up. And if you got a big sunset over there that you want to
Yep.
see, you put that one down and you leave this stuff down. The flexibility that Carefree has built into this,
Yep.
I think they've got a home run.
Definitely. Yep, and I think this whole fold-down patio adds so much to this floor plan because you get the best of both worlds. You get a smaller, lighter weight, easily towed travel trailer, and then you have the fold-down tailgate that adds another 6-7 feet to your camping experience. So you get to tow something that's smaller and lighter. But when you get to your campsite, you put it out, like you said, you put the screen room around it, and it adds another whole room to your camping experience.
Speaking about lighter, where are
Yeah.
you weight-wise, and what are you looking at for a tow vehicle?
Yeah, this is going to be right in that 5,000 to 6,000 pound range, so it's going to be easily half tonnable. Even some of the lighter tow vehicles with the increases in tow capacities, it's definitely going to open up. It's not going to limit buyers, that's for sure. It's definitely going to be half-ton friendly. So I think from a tow capacity standpoint, it's definitely going to be in the sweet spot.
Simply put, Thetford's AquaChem has outsold all its competitors combined because it's the strongest holding tank deodorant available. It provides the strongest odor control around the clock in all temperatures and conditions. It quickly liquefies waste and tissue and is 100% biodegradable. AquaChem, the industry standard for 50 years. For more information, visit Thetford.com. AquaChem, another great product from Thetford.
We didn't make the majestic mountains, or the rugged terrain, or paint the night sky, but we make it possible to see it all. Road Trek, America's #1 selling touring coach for over 25 years. Built with quality so you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the destinations you want. Enjoy the peace of mind that only a Road Trek can provide.
Hi, be sure to join us on our Rollin on TV Facebook page, Wednesday nights, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 Eastern, for Rollin On Live. We talk about the show, answer your technical questions, and enjoy some quality time with you, our viewers. We hope to see you there.
Well, you know, the other interesting thing that you've got going for you, a lot of people don't realize the legacy of Starcraft.
Yes.
And this is not a company that just showed up in Elkhart
Right.
a few
Yeah,
weeks ago.
yeah, good point.
Tell us a little bit about the
Yeah.
history, because it's very impressive, and it's a name that, if anybody's been RVing for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years,
Yep.
they know Starcraft. Tell us about the history
Yeah,
a little
definitely.
bit.
Yeah, Starcraft was founded in 1903, which I think that puts them at about 114 years in the marketplace.
You're very good with your
Yeah,
math.
yeah, I did that before we were on the air, so I wouldn't stumble. But they got into RVs back in '64. With the pop-up, the camping trailers. So like you said, there's a ton of people that have grown up around Starcraft, and you know, even my father-in-law owned a '72 Starcraft pop-up, and you know, so there's just a ton of heritage out there with the company, and this is just the next step in taking our products to the next level.
Well, and it is a great legacy, because you've got Starcraft, which is now part of Jayco, and Jayco, which is now part of Thor.
Yep.
And so you've got tremendous buying power, you've got tremendous financial strength behind the corporations and all the individual companies. One of the things that I always liked about Thor is they leave their companies alone. Each one is an individual company. There's no conglomeration or horizontal shared services type thing. You left to your own devices and your own creativity.
Yep. If
If you decided this is what Starcraft was going to do, they don't touch you. They leave you alone.
Yep. No, they're very intrigued when the first time they saw it, what we were up to, and the front end technology is actually patent pending. So it's something that we can add to really any of our traditional travel trailers. So the limitations are endless as far as possibilities are endless.
Anything else about your product lines that you might like to say before we wrap it up?
Oh, you know, Starcraft is a well-rounded company. We build everything from 14 footers up to large fifth wheels, and this is just another segment that we're going to pioneer. And it's a great company to team up with, and we're really looking forward to the future.
Nick, thanks very much. Nick Eppert, with National Sales Manager with Starcraft RVs. And Nick, thanks very much for the interview. Great looking product. I think it's going to be a home run for your dealers.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Coming up after the break, Jeff shows us some of his favorite campfire cooking items. We'll be right back. Someone once said, the camping doesn't really start until the RV awning comes out. Whoever said that really knew what they were talking about. Carefree of Colorado, celebrating 45 years of RV awning innovation. For more information, visit our website at carefreeofcolorado.com.
Exploration. It affirms that we are alive, demands that we are present. So let's put our work lives on pause, ramble out into the world, and share the journey with the ones we love.
For more information, visit lancecamper.com.
Over the years, of course, we run into all kinds of different interesting cooking utensils and accessories and gadgets. Some are gadgets and they get tossed out or they get tried once and then thrown away. What we thought we would do is show you 5 pieces of equipment that we've been using that we really believe in. Things that can certainly augment your standard cooking fare. Item number 1. This is known as the Rome's Tripod Cooking Grill. Now this box is a little bit on the beat up side because frankly it's in excess of close to 25 years old, and it has probably been across the country several times in all kinds of campgrounds. You can set this up directly over the fire, like if you have a fire pit, for example, or an open fire with no grill on it and you need some place to set your food. You set this up. It's got 3 legs, sit right in the fire, and there's about an 18-inch diameter circular grill on the bottom, and then a chain hoist that you usually lift up and lower to position your food where you want it. It's a really handy accessory for when you don't have a regular grill type surface on a campground fire pit, for example. Item number 2, and this is kind of an interesting looking little device, and this is called an Eggs Plus pan. Well, it looks like just about any other frying pan. This pan is made out of aluminum in America, which is kind of important to us. Has these 4 little enclosures, and the middle is a little bit recessed. The idea is you can put, for example, eggs into these, or vegetables, or just about anything. You can use it like a regular frying pan. It works best on an open fire or some such because it won't fit an even heat span across a Coleman stove, for example. You pour a little bit of water in this reservoir in the middle, and that fills up and that provides steam. So you put the eggs in there, throw your water in, cover it, and you wind up with perfectly poached eggs or steamed vegetables or whatever you happen to want to be cooking. Called the Eggs Plus pan, comes with this handy dandy pad for setting the lid down when it's hot. Like I say, it's made out of aluminum, made in America. Next up is something that we use all the time, every time we cook, whether it's with a Coleman stove or Dutch ovens. You've probably seen this before on the show when we've done Dutch oven cooking, and it's called a grill guard. And the grill guard is made out of aluminum, made in America again. It was originally made to house something like a Coleman stove, and the sides and back help to prevent the wind from blowing the heat away from the stove. So essentially it makes your propane or charcoal briquettes work a lot more efficiently. It comes apart by removing the pins at the front corners. The sides fold in and the top folds down, and it turns into a very thin package that's easy to store and easy to transport. And like I said, it's made out of aluminum, so it's very lightweight too. There's a lot of times you're going to be cooking things over the campfire that simply involves carving out a stick, putting a marshmallow on, sticking it under the fire. Well, there's a company that has a much better idea than that these days. And it's called the Grub Stick. It comes in this handy Cordura nylon kind of carrying case. This one is the deluxe kit for 4 people. And at the heart of the kit are these handles with extensions. The handles come out and you have all these accessories that attach to the handle. For example, you can screw in these handy dandy forks for marshmallows, hot dogs, whatever you normally use forks for in a cooking environment. Other grub stick accessories include the round and square grub cages, cooking hamburger patty, maybe a toasted cheese sandwich or some fish fillets. And this is the grub tube that you can wrap with dough. Cook yourself a very nice toasted dough product, bread product over the fire. And this is the grub pocket, which you can wrap with bacon, fasten it in place with the spring holder, cook yourself some nice bacon over the fire. And all these pieces, of course, store easily in the carrying container. So when it comes to putting yourself together a kit, or buying a kit that contains everything you need for campfire fun cooking in one piece, this is it, the grub stick. Now, one of the really fun things about camping with RVing in a group is having a whole bunch of people together to eat. Let's face it, eating is important. And if you have friends, family, whatnot, you can wind up with a bunch of people in a relatively small space eating out all at one time. It's a lot of fun. This is the lumberjack skillet from Camp Chef. This guy is 20 inches in diameter, about 3 inches deep. It's kind of a non-stick patina, basically. It's made out of steel. You put this thing on your fire, and you've got a bunch of eggs over here, bunch of bacon over here, maybe some sausages, or you can do a massive hash browns all at once. Pour a whole bunch of pancakes at once and get a lot of food out there to all those hungry campers. Unless, of course, you happen to have some kids and I don't want to have my food mixed. Well, they can eat Cheerios. Anyway, so again, this is the lumberjack grill from Camp Chef. It's a really handy device. We've used it, we enjoy it, and it's certainly another one of those fun items you can add to your camping equipment roster that you take with you when you're RVing. Take a look around. You might be surprised what you find if you do a little bit of investigating in your local Cabela's or camp store of one kind or another. And if you happen to come up with something that you think is a really cool camping accessory, let us know. Drop us an email, leave a note, a message for us on our Facebook page, however you'd like. And if you want to learn anything else, we'd love to be able to pass along more information about what you like cooking with. And if you want to learn anything else about any of the items that you've seen here today, log on to our website at rollinontv.com.
At Jayco, we're a lot more than just an RV manufacturer. We're all about family, and we've been making family dreams come true since 1968. To see our complete product line and find your nearest Jayco dealer, visit us online at jayco.com or just log on to rollinontv.com. When you have a Truma AquaGo instant hot water system, you can expect to make a lot of new friends.
Hi, I'm Jeff Johnston. For those of you who are part of our Facebook family, be sure to tune in to our Rollin' On TV Facebook page on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 8 Eastern, to take part in our weekly Rollin' On Live show. We use our live events, brought to you from our studio here in beautiful Eugene, Oregon, to talk about show news and activities, to answer your questions about the show, and most important, we'll tackle your RV-related technical questions with straight scoop information. We also pass along RV product or industry news of interest. While you're on our page, you can check out past Rollin' On Live episodes to see what your RVing friends are saying and talking about. We hope you'll tune in to our Facebook page for Rollin' On Live, Wednesdays at 5 Pacific Time, 8 Eastern, for some great RV information and a little fun. We'd love to see and hear from you. Cheers.
Hi, I'm Mark Polk with RV Education 101. Welcome back to another RV how-to video on our fifth wheel project trailer. Most of the required repairs are completed on the trailer, and now I want to concentrate on aesthetics. To improve the look and function of the interior, we're going to get rid of these old window blinds and valances and upgrade them with the Impulse Roller Shade System by United Shade. This industry-first revolutionary design includes the roller shade and fabric-wrapped valance all in one, and it's easy to install. Let's get started. The Impulse Roller Shade is a new roller shade system designed for quick and easy installation and adjustment. It provides a fully assembled, one-piece, fabric-wrapped valance and shade combination that can be installed right out of the box with only 4 screws. The first step was to order the Impulse Roller Shade System for our project trailer. I went to www.unitedshade.com to get information on taking measurements and to view all my options for shades, fabrics, and end caps. When the shades arrived, the Impulse system was fully assembled and fabric wrapped right out of the box. The unibody construction eliminates the need for a headrail, providing a lightweight yet strong design with the built-in valance. The small profile makes it perfect for spaces like RV bunks and bedrooms as well as any other RV window. The Impulse system can house single or double shades, and it comes in day, night, or day-night configurations. The Impulse system offers both manual slow-up and motorized versions. Assorted fabrics on the valance and end caps in a variety of colors make it easy to complement and upgrade your RV's interior. Impulse Roller Shade Installation. Check the package contents for damaged or missing parts. Remove the right and left end caps by carefully pulling them off the steel end brackets. To ensure the fabric rolls down evenly, it is critical that the brackets are level. Determine the location where the shade brackets will be attached over the window and mark where the screws go with a pencil. Make sure there is solid material like a wood backer to install the screws into. Failure to ensure screws are set in solid material could result in the shade being disconnected from the wall. Center the Impulse shade over the window and install 2 fully threaded number 8 wood screws in the right end bracket and 2 fully threaded number 8 wood screws in the left bracket. Do not install end caps at this time. The spring tension should be set so as to rewind the fabric gently back to the fully rolled up position. To increase the spring tension, use a flathead screwdriver and turn the tension adjustment screw on the left side of the shade clockwise until the desired tension is reached. Turn the screw counterclockwise to decrease the tension. If there are 2 shades in the Impulse platform, you must adjust the tension on each one. Turn the position adjustment screw on the right side of the shade until the desired position of the hem bar is reached. If there are 2 shades on the Impulse platform, you must adjust the position on each one. Replace the end caps removed earlier by carefully slipping them onto the steel end brackets. That's all there is to installing the Impulse Roller Shade System, and what an upgrade it makes to the interior of the RV. The Impulse Shade System also has an optional soft glow internal LED lighting feature and comes available in motorized versions too. For more information on the Impulse Roller Shade System, visit www.unitedshade.com, and for more information on using and maintaining your RV, visit www.rveducation101.com. Happy camping!
We hope you enjoyed this week's program. And for more information on anything you saw on the show, along with additional videos and stories from current and past shows, visit our website at rollinontv.com. You can also join us on Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. As usual, this has been another fun production. For the latest up-to-the-minute RV news, visit our media partners at rvbusiness.com. If you're into RVing or just appreciate vintage vehicles, be sure to set your GPS for the RV MH Hall of Fame in Elkhart, Indiana. This museum houses the largest collection of vintage RVs and trailers dating as far back as 1916. For more information, visit their website at rvmhhalloffame.org.